Hey, my name is Campbell, welcome to my channel. So a few months ago I posted a video about a product called the String Butler, which essentially solves tuning stability issues on guitars with 3-in-3 headstocks like Gibson, Gretsch and Martin, to name a few. They sent me one to try out on my Les Paul, and since I've had it on the guitar for a few months now, I thought I'd make a follow-up video to discuss how it has affected the guitar and give you my overall verdict on whether or not it actually does what it promises to. Now, just as a disclaimer, I am not being paid to make this video by String Butler. They did send me the product for free, and we did a giveaway for subscribers on my channel a few months back as well, but I'm not being paid, so everything that I say in this video is going to be my honest, genuine opinion of the product. And perhaps a good way to start would be to point out the fact that it's been 4 months now and it's still on the guitar. So that kind of speaks for itself, but still let's talk a bit about the product. So I've changed the strings on this guitar a few times since I've had the String Butler installed, and one of the things that I noticed every time that I restrung the guitar was that it adapted to fresh strings much quicker than what I'm used to. That's something that I do on all of my guitars anytime I restring them. I tune them up to standard tuning, stretch out each string individually and tune it back up. And I'll repeat that process until it gets to the point where I've stretched the string or played some really wide bends on it, and I go to check the tuning and it's pretty much spot on. And what I've noticed with having the String Butler on this guitar is that I don't have to repeat that process quite as much as I'm used to doing. In fact, last night I had a wedding gig, and during my warm-up, right before I was about to get picked up by my bandmate, I managed to snap the B string on this guitar. So I had just enough time to throw on a fresh set of paradigms. These are the Ernie Ball paradigms. I use 11s on this Les Paul here. I had just enough time to throw on a fresh set of those, but not enough time to do that process of stretching the strings out and then retuning them over and over again until the guitar stayed in tune. So I just had to pack up, get in the car, and stretch out the strings a little bit during sound check. So I was definitely expecting to have some tuning issues during the first set of the night because they were, brand new strings on the guitar, and I'm used to, the guitar taking a little while to warm up to those new strings. But honestly, I barely had to retune during that first set at all, which was a nice surprise. To add to that, overall tuning stability has been greatly improved, and it really has brought this guitar back to life in a sense for me. This is a very special guitar, but I stopped playing it in favor of my Strat and Tele for a very long time, and I never chose to gig with this Les Paul because I was always afraid of those tuning stability issues. Now, that's not to say that every Gibson or every guitar with a 3-in-3 headstock is gonna need a String Butler. I mean, my D'Angelico back there, it has a 3-in-3 headstock and it stays in tune surprisingly well. But every guitar is different, and I just felt that my own Les Paul needed this upgrade. Does it keep your guitar perfectly in tune 100% of the time? No, of course not. They're not claiming that it does. But like I said, it's brought my Les Paul out of retirement, and I'm genuinely very happy about that, because I always thought it was such a great sounding and great playing guitar. I was just tired of having to retune it far too often. That's about all I have to say on the product, guys. It does work. Now, I get that for some people it might be a bit off-putting aesthetically. I was definitely in that camp before I put the product on my guitar. I'd seen images of it online before they even contacted me, and I thought, well, it's a cool idea, but looks a little bit wacky. I'm not sure if I'd actually want that on my own guitar. But you know, after having had it on the guitar for 4 months now, I really don't care at all anymore. It's a small price to pay for the benefits that it has to offer. So thanks again to String Butler for sending me the product. If you guys are interested in getting one for your own guitar, then I will include links to String Butler's websites in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.